This is located deep in the mountains of Xiangxi, Hunan. A strange house comes into view. At first you might think it was a temple. Or maybe a Taoist temple. We just found out after we inquired. That's actually an old man's home. According to villagers, this house was built by the old man. He spent countless efforts. Carve out a perfect match. This unique residence. Some people say that he has seen through the world, never married. I chose to live alone in seclusion in the mountains, but in fact, the old man has always had a simple but great dream. He wants to live in the village. Create a paradise. So he built a bridge over the water, paving the way, with a hoe and hammer. Relying on one hand to change this mountain forest little by little, just to get more people here. Look at the disgust in his heart. It's a pity that the old man has passed away quietly. He was poor. But all the strength, all the years are dedicated to this land. Follow our camera today. Let's walk in together. This old man spent his whole life, a mountaintop garden. To listen and to feel. This touching story hidden in the mountains of Xiangxi. Hello everyone, I am Xiaoxue. Today we came to the mountains of Hunan. Behind me in the lonely alley, there is a very mysterious house. At first I thought it was a temple. Or maybe a Taoist temple. But after we inquired, it turns out that there was an old man living there in the past. The old man spent most of his life. Created for myself, a paradise in your own heart. Now we are in the Meridian village. Opposite us there is a monument to public morality. It says that I wish to use this merit as a teacher to the people. Like the bridge and tower we see. This is the old man's number. The villagers were called upon to raise funds collectively to build. He has made great contributions to this village. Now we are ready. Go up to that house and take a look. This village is really beautiful. The houses are all built along the river. The traditional ancient houses of ethnic minorities are still preserved. Now let's go from here. Wow, look at this water. The water is really good, crystal clear. Withered vines, old trees, and crows. Small bridge, flowing water, and people's homes. This is definitely the place most people yearn for. In fact, we don't have to. It's so hard to walk this road. There is a bridge next to it. You can go over there too. But we think. Use a better angle to show the beauty of this village. You see, the house is on the top of the mountain. This road is quite easy to walk. It's a paved stone road. I heard that this road was also built by that old man. Next to this are some vegetables grown by the locals. There's a big piece of chili peppers here. Hunanese people can also eat spicy food. I also like spicy food. This is cabbage. Wow, there is water flowing everywhere on this mountain. There is also a stream here. Look at the water, it's crystal clear. Here is a piece of radish. This seems to be planted by someone. This is called bai ma. Its fruit looks like this, very bright. But its seeds are highly poisonous. I don't know what this is for. I discovered a strange phenomenon. Look, there are rice crops here. This rice is the second crop. The first crop has been harvested. I didn't expect the second crop to grow so fast. All have borne fruit. His fruit is still very full. This is a large area of champs. This is a medicinal herb. Can be sold for money. Now we enter the mountain climbing section. It should be not far from that house. There are also trash cans here that are sorted. His sanitary facilities are quite complete. I heard that this old man used to. I've always wanted to build this place. For everyone to play. The road above is more difficult to walk. It's a bit steep and it's quite strenuous to walk. It looks like no one has walked this road for a long time. Because the ground is covered with fallen leaves. There's a trash can here too. His sanitary facilities. It's pretty good. There are trash cans every few meters. There is a small temple here. Let's take a look. It says Intercontinental People. Let's go inside and take a look. There are 3 gods enshrined in the middle. He has this word underneath. This is the god of wealth. The one in the middle is the temple god. Next to this is the god of fortune. The one in the middle has no name. I don't know who they are in common with. It seems that it should be the earth god. No need to guess about this one. The big belly should be Maitreya Buddha. There is also one here. A bit like Tang monk. Do you know which deity this is? Because there are no words under the 2 characters on his side. I didn't recognize which god he was. Does anyone know? There are words on this wall. Let's take a look. Burning incense, a pillar reaches the sky. There are also cigarettes here to worship Buddha and gods. This temple, it seems to be different from the temples we often see. Now let's move on. There's a river underneath. The water here is really rich and salt. The water quality is also very good. Water is still dripping from the cliff here. Is this a swing? It really looks like a swing. But I don't dare sit on it. Because of the dripping water here all year round. This piece of wood is already covered with moss. A little flower. There are a lot of dirty water pipes on the ground. It seems that he has no shortage of water here. There is one in this corner. Broken beehive. Because of the rain these days, the ground is still quite slippery. There are a lot of beehives here. Look at him. This table. He still uses this stone. Accumulated piece by piece. It should be local materials. This road is so scary that it makes people tremble. There was no road here originally. It is also based on this kind of stone piece by piece, accumulated. There is also a simple guardrail here. This wood is rotten. I don't dare to help. It's so narrow here, I feel like I can't stand still. If you don't pay attention, you'll hit the bottom. Everyone can intuitively feel. How difficult was it to build this road? I heard that this road was built by that old man. Slowly built over time. Built. There's another door here. This door is well made. Oh my God. There's a table on top. It's a simple table made of stones. There is a stone with words written on it. 3 together. 1998. 321. What else can be achieved? This is a neat table. There are patterns on it. There is another pillar here. The top is probably used for burning fire. A bit like a beacon tower. Oh my God, we took the wrong path. That house is across from us. But it wasn't in vain. I also found one of the points. There's a dragon here. Carved with nose and eyes. Don't you say it? This place really has. One man can hold the pass against 10,000 men. This old man must have a martial arts dream. You could have walked over here. We just flew up with a drone to take a look. There is a viewing platform on the top. But because of the rain, he's more slippery here. Unlike here, he made this stone slab. For safety reasons we decided not to go. Now let's go back the way we came. I didn't notice there was a road here. This road here, it should be the way to the house. Now we climb up from here. This project is quite large. All along the way, there are 17 roads like this. There's also a table here. There's a small house next to it. The smell coming from it must be from a toilet. Wow. It's really shaking and showing. There's a gate here. Let's take a look. The Big Dipper is bright in the sky. Underground base thorn first. In the middle is the red gold building. It should be the old man for this. The house was given a name. There's a lot of firewood piled up here. It feels like entering a temple when entering this house. But he is not a temple. Oh my God. It's too dangerous. Fortunately, he made this railing. It's just a simple railing. It's completely perpendicular to the ground. I hadn't noticed it just now. There's a water pipe tied to this railing. His water pipe. It was pulled directly to the house above. Oh my God. His route was entirely built by artificially observing the tide. There is also a spiral staircase here. For cliffs in front of the four sides. What about his house? It is built on a solitary peak surrounded by cliffs. It sounds incredible. Look, we're finally here. There's also a door here. They say that tall buildings can be built on flat ground, but this building does the opposite. Now we're inside the house. Surround it with this wooden board. It's locked. Let's take a look through this gap. There's a bed in here. It should be a place where the old man rested before. You can still walk over here. I don't dare to hold this wood. Look. There are already handrails. This was a toilet. If you go to the toilet here, that would be a disaster, haha. This is the main room. This place has everything you need. There is a rice cooker. There is also a table. And these chopsticks and these shovels. This is a cabinet. It's used to store bowls. And seasoning, and a cutting board. This is a transformer. There is a bucket and this bucket jar. Daily necessities are all available. There is a statue of God in the middle of this. But I can't tell which one it is. But taking this from his hand. Speaking of ups and downs, maybe Taoism? There is a picture below. The picture above is dedicated to the three holy ones of the West. There is also a god of wealth next to it. There is also one here. It looks like he should be an immortal. I don't know if my guess is right. Does anyone know anyone? This table is very interesting. There is a person under him, holding up this table. This is the first time I've seen. There are a few books in here. It seems that this old man, a cultured person. There are many stools next to it. What a long stool. Here is a brazier. If it's cold, you can light a fire to keep warm. You can also cook. There's a broom here. Here is a saw for sawing wood. There is also a clothes hanger and a brush. It's supposed to be used to sweep away dust. There is a huge balcony outside. It can also be said to be a viewing platform. My table is very unique. It is a round table. Even this stool is round. There is also a big tree here. This big tree forest, it's probably been several decades. Listen to what the villagers say. This old man, I have lived on this mountaintop for over 30 years. It should have been planted before he came. Here's another one. Yamai. Too sorry. He's active. It's a rockery. There is a rockery for viewing and a pool here. Wow, look at his water. His water is inexhaustible. What about the extra water? He is from this side of the pond. From the bottom of this. Stay. This house as a whole. It's still very special. Look, there's a big prison here. There are 2 bonsai here. This should be a pine tree. I can't get through here. Have to say, the environment here is really nice. This place has mountains and water and beautiful environment. From here you can overlook the village below. Wow, the traditional ancient houses look very distinctive. Below is the present Luaha village. It's a pity that I didn't come to this place sooner. If it had come 2 years earlier. This old man is still alive, you can talk to him. What was my mood when I built this house? Maybe the old man also took a fancy to the geographical location. He has a unique geographical location, rich in water and soil resources. So he lived there for more than 30 years. If it were me, I would like to live there too. Because this place has beautiful scenery and fragrant flowers and birdsong. Fresh air. Okay, that's all for today. See you next time. Bye.